Have you ever seen those amazing looking cakes on TV, at birthday parties, at weddings, and thought to yourself, wow, those people must really be rich? Well, you don't have to be rich to create those amazing looking cakes in your own home for super cheap. Hi, my name is Jessica. Today I will be sharing with you not only an interest of mine, but a passion of mine as a chef: homemade marshmallow fondant. I would like for you guys to learn how inexpensive it can be and how easy it can be to make in your own home. Today I will cover how easy it can be, how difficult it can be, and how inexpensive it is versus buying it at the store. Of course, all the people on TV make it look so easy to use and work with and all that stuff, but the truth is it's easy, but it takes patience and lots of practice. So let's start with how easy it is. The only ingredients in homemade marshmallow fondant are marshmallows and confectioner's sugar, main ingredients. You can add, according to allrecipes.com, you can add color and flavor if you would like to get the desired look that suits you. Also, you may need a little Crisco, only to grease your hands with so that it doesn't stick as much. All sounds easy, right? Yes, but there are challenges that you face when you do decide to make this at home by yourself. One of the difficulties is it's messy. The very first time I used it, it looked like powdered sugar threw up in my kitchen. It was horrible. Powdered sugar was everywhere. Also, it gets sticky. So when it gets sticky, all you do is add a little bit of Crisco, like I previously said, and then keep adding confectioner's sugar and keep kneading it until you get the desired consistency that you need. It does make your hands get a little tired, but you just have to keep kneading and eventually it'll be at the consistency that you need. KitchenAids do not work. Also, you can get a fondant mat, and that makes it not stick as much either, and then you can put the confectioner's sugar right on there so it kind of all stays in one place. I've done it both ways, counter and with the mat, and the mat definitely works better. Another problem that I faced was storing fondant. So when you make it and everything, you put it in a ball with saran wrap, and then you put it in the fridge for 8 hours so that it can settle. When you take it out, you bring it up to room temperature, you use it, and then it has to stay at room temperature. If you put it back in the fridge, then it's gonna get hard, which means your cake is gonna get hard, and then when you bring it out and it comes back up to room temperature, it's gonna melt. So don't put it back in the fridge afterwards. Another thing is making your own homemade fondant can get very time consuming, which brings me to my next point. Homemade marshmallow fondant is very time consuming. The very first time I made my own cake with marshmallow fondant, it did take me about 8 hours. That's with doing the actual cake too. So yeah, it is very time consuming, but it saves you money. So marshmallows and confectioner's sugar is about $5. According to allrecipes.com, that's all you need for it. So according to amazon.com, in order to buy prepackaged fondant, it starts at $11.96 plus shipping. So yeah, it may be a little easier to work with, but that's about it. Well, buying prepackaged fondant may save you time, and that's about it. It doesn't taste as good. So you making homemade fondant, it may be time consuming, but it's very, very much worth it. I've had both, and making your own is much better, and I've gotten way better responses from my customers with using homemade marshmallow fondant. So today I've talked to you all about how easy it can be, the difficulties you face when making your own, and how much cheaper it is to make your own than buying store-bought. And yeah, it may be difficult, but nothing a little powdered sugar can't handle. So with that being said, I hope you guys learned a little bit about marshmallow fondant today, and I hope you can create those amazing looking cakes that you see on TV